So it is at 5:16 AM. Hello, and we are on our way to Bristol Gaming Market. As you can see, all the pieces are inside, all the games, all the stock that me and Ben will have for sale today. And yeah, this is the start of the journey. It's going to be quite a long journey. It's going to be about 3 hours to get there. So I'll see you at the market when we'll start getting ready.
7:59 AM.
And here we are. We have arrived at Ashton Gate, the home of a Bristol City Football Club, the perennial underachievers. As you enter the Bristol Gaming Market, you see this massive screen and a bar, which is not really that usual at gaming markets, and it's a pretty cool touch. So let me take you through to my table. We're all set up, ready to go. Let's see what we've got today. Right, the stall is ready to go at Bristol Gaming Market. Let's have a quick look at what I have today for sale. So I've got loads of loose carts right here, all Nintendo pretty much all Nintendo actually. Got some boxed N64 games here, all American. Got some English ones there as well. Got a mixture of import and English PlayStation and Sega Saturn. Got some Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color, boxed 3DS, DS, Xbox 360. Got some Wii. Got some GameCube up there as well. Some more Wii U, PS5, Xbox One, some random stuff. Got some Mega Drive games, Master System, a few more loose carts. Some Game Boy Advance, box games, Game Boy Color, some other Game Boy Japanese stuff as well, and loads of Super Famicom, Super Nintendo, and a few other bits. So we've got some stuff on the floor as well, and you can see that everybody is ready to go. It is nearly time for opening. It is at 10:58. The doors are going to open in 2 minutes, so here we go. Gonna get interviewed. Yeah, boy.
Thank you for talking to us today here at Big Kids TV. We're here at the Bristol Gaming Market. Please, can you introduce yourself to everybody? What's your name?
Unfortunately, my camera did not pick up my audio that well as I was facing away from camera, but you can watch this interview in its entirety on Big Kids TV on YouTube. I'm just explaining here what I do on the channel, going out hunting for retro video games in numerous places, charity shops, car booths, etc.
So what's your motivation to do that? Because that takes a lot of time and energy. What is it? Passion. Absolutely. So tell us, what's your best sellers? What are the things that are most popular either here in games that all of the other places you go to?
Again, the audio drops here quite badly, so I was just explaining to Katie here that the Nintendo games are generally the best sellers, whether that be N64, Super Nintendo, a Game Boy, Switch. Those are the ones that generally fly off the shelf at the quickest. But with changing times comes changing trends, and a lot of other people now are going for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 2.
So thank you so much, Ed. It's been great to meet you.
Thank you too.
Thank you for talking to us.
But after that interview with Big Kids TV and being really busy during the day, I didn't get too much of a chance to walk around. However, we are coming towards the end of the market. It has quietened down, so I thought I'd have a little wander around. Now, I do see this Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Color for £25. Wasn't able to make a deal on it, but let's have a wander and let's see if we can make a deal on any other game.
Chances of that? What's that? No.
I didn't find too much while I was walking around the market. However, we did do a trade for a box N64 game for a few bits on my stall from another vendor. Pleased to say nothing got stolen from my stall on this occasion. Big up to every single one of you that passed by the stall in Bristol. Let's head back to Bristol Exchange in London and let's get retro hunting.
The next day.
So yeah, back at Bristol Exchange now, and as you can see, these games have depleted quite a lot. I believe there are a few of you guys who've seen the videos previously have come down here and bought some games, so good on you. But yeah, a lot has gone. So if you compare it to any of the last videos that came out, yeah, it's been heavily depleted. Like the door is one to open at the moment because I'm probably going to buy a few more games today. But yeah, if you want to get any of these games, you need to get down here because they are literally disappearing. So but as you can see, there's still quite a good selection down there, so yeah, get down here if you can. And yeah, I've just been going through some of these games as well, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games, and you know, some of them are really reasonably priced. You know, I remember paying a lot more for these when they first came out. But yeah, God of War Ascension here, I might be picking that up too. But yeah, you can see there's loads of gaps, and that is because I have been making those gaps by picking up games. So yeah, we'll get back to the games room and I'll show you what I've got. But yeah, still pretty healthy selection here. We're going to go through some of these games as well. Hopefully we'll pick up a few of these. So we've got some PlayStation 5s in stock as well, the Slim. Hello. Some PlayStation 1, all £5 each. And even all these loose carts are in really nice condition as well. But yeah, he's got these Neo Geos here too. But yeah, there's a small selection of some of the games I'm getting. A lot of background noise here, but I wanted to show you these Bendy the Ink Machine figurines, and I do intend to pick them up. But quickly back to the games room, and I do have a few games here and DVDs to take down to CEX. However, we're actually going to take them back to Buy Sell Exchange because he's going to offer me a very similar price. So let's go back there and let's see what we can find. So 24 hours after the initial pick over, and it has already been refilled. So you can see things here, you know, the shelves don't stay empty for very long. So yeah, come down and have a look. You know, some of these games are cheap, you know, £2, £2, you know, all higher price in CEX as well. Devil May Cry there as well. Big PlayStation 3 selection here. You got Tekken, Street Fighter, Brutal Legend, Dragon Ball, decent titles. And then obviously over here, he's had to start to condense it down because, I mean, these N64 games have actually gone down by £10 now. So these are all 20 when they were 30. So definitely worth a look at some of these games. Obviously got the Neo Geos here, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1. Yeah, some of these have been here for a while, but yeah, the Pokemon games that were here they just disappear. I mean, still got Pokemon Silver here, Soul Silver, $1.99 complete, but look at the condition of it, it's absolutely fantastic. Switch Lite. So we exchanged all of those games and Blu-rays at Buy Sell Exchange, and we got some N64 games from the cabinet. So let's go back to the games room and I'll show you what I've got from Bristol and Buy Sell Exchange. And we're back. So just came back from my local game store and Bristol. And yeah, I just want to say big up to every single person that passed by the store in Bristol, bought some games, even caught an interview, caught some banter. Really appreciate every single one of you. So let's start going through the pickups that I got from the Bristol Gaming Market first, and then what I got from my local game store, Buy Sell Exchange. So I managed to only get 2 games from the actual market itself, but I got loads from my local game store. So we'll go through the market pickups first, and then the local game store pickup. So the first game that I've got, both in trades, is an N64 game, and it is boxed and complete, and I probably traded it for about £5 or £6 worth of items that I paid for myself. That's how much I paid for them, sorry, from my store plus £10 cash. So it's around £16 or £17 for this, and that is F0X on the N64. Now, this is the Player's Choice Edition. It is slightly tougher to get these Player's Choice Editions nowadays. Obviously, a lot less of them were made. So when I do see them, I do like to pick them up. So F0X Player's Choice Edition, box and complete on the N64. And the second game that we got in a trade, and this one was with one of you guys, and I believe that was with Wayne. So big up Wayne, really appreciate it. And I gave him, I think, £20 or £25 on the store. You can let me know in the comments, bro. And that is Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Now, you cannot get this in the UK, and this is definitely a keeper. Definitely am going to play this. It is brand new and sealed. It does have the comic book inside as well. Has an average retail price of around £45 to £50. So if you want to get hold of this, it's quite expensive. So I was really happy to get this in a trade, and yeah, you got 7 games on the back there. So you would have seen me doing an interview during the Bristol Gaming Market. So if you want to see more of that interview and see it from a different angle, visit Big Kids TV. Those are the guys that interviewed me. So yeah, go visit Big Kids TV and you see more of that interview from a different perspective instead of me doing voiceover for all the answers. So let's start going through the pickups from a Buy Sell Exchange, as there is a lot to go through. We'll be going through them quite quickly. And he did me kind of like a deal on all of them. I think I paid £65 for everything you're about to see, including some figurines as well. So let's start going through. So PS3 games, Facebreaker, we've got a Wii game, Buster Move, another PS3, Heavenly Sword. All these are really good condition as well. They're all complete. Prince of Persia, PS3, XCOM Enemy Within. We've got Dead or Alive 5 on the Xbox 360. Virtual Fighter 5 on the PS3. We've got Bulletstorm on PlayStation 3. Dynasty Warriors 7 on the PlayStation 3. Batman Arkham Asylum, PS3. Bladestorm, also PS3. Motorstorm, PS3. Crysis 2, also PS3. A couple of PS2 now. Got one of 24. And Devil May Cry on the Xbox 360. 2 more Xbox 360 games. We've got Crackdown 2. And we have Street Fighter 4, or Super Street Fighter 4. We've got Pirates of the Caribbean on the Wii, and we have Trauma Center Second Opinion. But we did get loads of box N64 games as well. I'll show you that cabinet. Some of the prices have gone down, so if you want to get down there and get some bargains, I suggest you do it quickly before I get them. So we did get loads of box N64 games as well. We've got Forsaken. Obviously has a completely different artwork in the UK as it does in the States. I prefer the one in the United States. And then we have FIFA 98. Let me know in the comments if you know that football player on the front. Then we have Nagano Winter Olympics 98. These are all complete as well. WWF Attitude. And probably the best one at the lot, which is Mace the Dark Age. Now this has an average selling price, boxed and complete, of around £60 right now, and I basically paid a tenner for it. So yeah, very, very happy with that. So, oh, we've got a few more pickups as well. So also from Buy Sell Exchange, you would have seen those Bendy and the Ink Machine figurines, and they were £5 each, but he said I could have them all for £10. So I bought all 3 of them. So this is the first one. This is a Bendy, of course. Now they're not in the greatest of conditions, but they're not too bad either. We've got Ink Bendy. Again, not in the best condition, but not in the worst either. And then finally we have Ink Audrey. Yeah, and all of those 3 were just £10, and you've got a fantastic deal on all of the games today as well. So that is it from the pickups today. That is everything that I got from Bristol and the local game store. Just want to big up everyone once again for passing by the store at Bristol. Really appreciate every single one of you. This weekend we will be back at the car boot sales, and I will have a big car boot sale video coming out. We will be at the Brighton Video Game Retro Market next. Here's some more details. Taking place at the Stanley Dees and Leisure Centre on Saturday, July 26th. Visit www.videogameretromarket.com for more information and tickets. So if you enjoyed that, hit that like button. Let me know if you're going to be at Brighton in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.